So guys, I've had a very long week, and those complete stories that I've been trying to get out for the last couple of weeks each take about 3 to 4 days. So because of this, I still haven't been able to wrap up a couple of them, and I'm hoping to get them out next week. But since I've hit a wall of things including me being ill, family visiting, and me trying my best to get back on track, I decided to do a little bit of Green Lantern research. And oh my god guys, there are some crazy Green Lanterns, and you need to know about them. Now, the actual list of Green Lantern Corps members is massive, and all of their names are insanely hard to pronounce. So I picked my favorite 12 weird Green Lanterns, and I'm gonna butcher their names, I'm telling you right now. And if you know how to pronounce these, then God help you, I don't know how you figured that out. Let's go ahead and start at the top, and we're gonna begin with Charquip. And he's a species rarely seen in the cosmos. His race has long cylindrical bodies with multiple frond-like arms at the lower end and mind pods exposed on the top. He's been a Green Lantern for many years, and he's a well-respected veteran of the Corps. He patrols Sector 501. The Collective is a series of puffballs controlled by a hive mind queen. The queen mind is actually rather unintelligent, but it had the ability to absorb whatever was near it and would use it for its own benefit. So a retiring Green Lantern allowed the puffballs to absorb his mind and his Green Lantern power battery. This turned the entire space sector into one of the safest space sectors because it was patrolled by billions of puffballs, all with the power of the Green Lantern battery and the mind of one of the greatest Green Lanterns ever. They patrol Sector 1287. Apros is one of the oldest Green Lanterns and was once a part of the Honor Guard. He is basically a brain with tentacles and has the ability to invade other people's minds. He was also Guy Gardner's trainer. He patrols Sector 0003. Percival is awesome because he was literally a leprechaun on Earth. You see, he is Maltesian and their homeworld was destroyed, and they traveled through the stars and ended up on Earth, where legends about them grew and they became known as Earth's leprechauns. They did it for so long that they even forgot that they came from space, and they believed themselves to be these mythical beings of legend. Eventually they were found by Hal Jordan and the Guardian Ganthet, and Ganthet offered them a place amongst the Guardians once again. But only one leprechaun stood up to this calling, and he was trained as a Green Lantern for 2814, otherwise known as the Earth Sector. Now this next guy on our list doesn't have any vowels in his name, so I'm going to 100% try it and put it up on the screen right about now. Drikazai. I can't do it. He's a biosentient mathematical equation. I'm not even joking, and he was discovered by the mad mathematician Timth Rai, who was seeking to find a way to get willpower through a mathematic formula. He is known to invade the brains of his enemies and erase their thoughts completely, and he patrols Sector 0188. His methods of removing problems in his sector is also a point of contention for the rest of the Corps, because not all of them like the idea that he invades people's brains. Rotlope Finn is from the deepest reaches of space where there is no light, so his species has developed a super hearing and has no sight. So when he was given his ring, he had no concept of what the color green or what a lantern was. So the Green Lantern who found him discovered a way to speak to him in music, and they expressed through music what a Green Lantern was. Because of this, he became a member of his own subdivision of the Corps, the F-Sharp Bell Corps, and he now patrols 0911. Badge is a squirrel alien with a heightened sense of smell, and he actually pops up in a lot of the more recent Green Lantern books and videos. But I wanted to mention him because this is a little squirrel, and he was a trainer of the most recent Green Lantern, Simon Baz. And he also had the ability to incapacitate Superman in the Injustice universe. He patrols 1014. Medphil is a giant sentient plant who gains nourishment from the mind stalks on the top of his head. The mind stalks on his head are his only organs, and the rest of him is just tree. What's cool about this Green Lantern is when Alan Moore went ahead and rewrote the origins of Swamp Thing, there was a brief period where he was discovered to be a space-bound creature looking for a planet to inhabit. Medphil helped set Swamp Thing on the right path for Earth, and he patrols Sector 1287. Mother Mercy is another of the planet-based Green Lanterns, but she is actually a spore-based Green Lantern who has taken control of the planet that she is on. This Green Lantern actually defeated Mongol by manipulating her gravity, and due to this, both the Yellow Corps and the Green Corps tried to recruit her. She patrols 2261. Larvox is an asexual being with no mouth and is from a planet where his entire race is all the same and they do all of the exact same thing, meaning that there's no individuals. He communicates entirely through his power ring, and he's known as a fierce, unflinching warrior of the Green Lantern Corps. He patrols 0017. AMANITA is from a planet where all the inhabitants are fungal-based and have extremely long lifespans. It has been suggested that AMANITA is actually older than the Guardians themselves and has a cosmic awareness just like the Guardians have. He was handpicked by Hal Jordan to become a member of the Corps, and he patrols 3100. And our last weird Green Lantern is Brock. He's a living ambulance with empathetic tentacles that have the natural ability to soothe any injury. He was involved in the war against Necron, the Lord of the Unliving, and he was there when the Sinestro Corps tried to invade Oa. He patrols 0981. And there you have it, the weirdest Green Lanterns that I was able to find. Let me know in the comments down below what you find to be the weirdest Green Lantern, and let me know if I forgot your favorite weird Green Lantern, because there's literally thousands of Green Lanterns. I probably missed a weirder looking one. Let me know in the comments who they are, and don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time right here at Comicstorian.